Alright, I want to give you guys an update on the Stanley battery charger that I picked up from Walmart a little bit ago. You can see it's got a little battle damage. As I was recording, or as I was charging some other batteries, I left the caps off, thinking that I needed to vent them. I didn't realize that the actual caps have vents already in them. So I don't think I was creating enough gas to make an explosive situation, but I just follow what I saw online. It was better to just keep them disconnected when you were charging them. So I did. But anyway, when it starts to bubble, that acid starts to jump out, and it started to corrode some of my terminals. I don't know if you can really see it too bad. As far as the connectors, it's just a couple spots here and there, nothing big. But it started to corrode that a little bit, and then somehow, oh, it's my son on the radio. Some drops landed on this. Now it landed also over here and on this rubber, and it didn't do anything. This is like a chromed plastic, so it started to eat away at the chrome, but it didn't do anything else. I had a couple drops on the screen, so I just got a wet paper towel and just wiped it up, and so otherwise it's fine. All right, so back to the battery. I've used it just once more after I've had the charge cycle with the battery reconditioning. And it's, oh man, that engine has never turned over like it does now. This is an older battery. I got it for free because it came with with the lawnmower. The original engine that I had on it was this 12.5, and it had enough juice to turn it over. After a couple of turns, the battery started to die. But with the newer engine, I think it's got a 13 or 14 horsepower engine in it now, and it's been modified so it has a higher compression. Anyway, it needs more juice, and this battery just wasn't quite providing it, not realizing that it was an issue with my charger, just really not giving it as much power as it needed. Anyway, so this has been about I think it was two full battery recondition cycles, and we'll take a look inside, and you can see the plates. As far as I can tell, they don't look that bad. There's a little bubbling. I think it just did a float charge while we were recording. So, obviously that one looks pretty nasty. But the other ones look pretty similar. So, it's doing okay. Now, we checked the battery voltage, 13.4. I want to say last week when I checked it, it was 13.6 when it was sitting. So 13.4. I'm not really that worried about it because it's above 12.5. So that's good. Now, if we do a charge, let's see how much bubbling we get. Look at that. It didn't even try to charge it. It's like, nope, it's good. It's been floating at 12. Or I should say floating at 100%. So hit charge again. Tries to pump some current through it. Nope, it's good. This has been sitting here charging now. Oh man, I want to say like almost 2 weeks. So I think that constant just conditioning with the floating, I should say, just that constant float charge. And when it floats at 5 amps. So then it goes down as the battery needs less. And so there was a while it was like 2.6 amps. But now, look at that. I want to charge it. Oh, nope, sorry. It's still good. So I don't know how long ago the last, because that beep that you heard before in the video was, I disconnected it. When you disconnect it, it says, oh, there's no battery. Connect the terminals, right? That's the blinking. You do that, it auto detects, or it should auto detect. Yeah, see how it stops blinking? It knows that there's a battery connected. And it also does a voltage check. So if it sees that the battery needs to be charged, then it will. But it knows that the battery's okay, even if I try to force a charge. Nope, battery's good, goes to float mode. So all in all, I am very happy with this charger. It didn't save my other car battery, just because that thing was so far gone. I mean, there's only so much you can do. But with this one, I was able to bring it back. I know it still looks a little bit dirty, and it probably doesn't have too many seasons left in it, but at least what I have with it now, it provides plenty of power, turns over my my riding mower, and it just works. So I'm going to keep it on here until I need it, because when it sits in my backyard, It does what it wants to do. It discharges, and the next thing I know, it's bad. And I don't like running an extension cord out to it because I just don't like that cord around. I have kids. I just don't want that extra temptation there. So I don't know. Is that more splatter? How does that even get on there? I don't know what that is, but I was surprised when I started taking these terminals out. I don't know if maybe I'm just not paying attention. You know, these big bubbles just pop up and whoop, then you see it. I mean, you can see there's still a little bit of moisture, and that's from, you know, the battery, so, or the battery acid coming up. Anyway, I'll come back and just wipe this down, but anyway, that's just an update of the Stanley charger. I forget the model number, but you know what it is. You can check my other video. You know what? Do I even have the box? Yeah, the box is here somewhere. But anyway, just give you guys an update.